Pisces, how's it going? December 2022, Celtic Cross. Feel free to like, share, follow, comment, subscribe, reach out for a one-on-one reading. Spirit of gratitude, joy, love, and light, highest possible messages at this time. If you're not a Pisces, feel free to apply this to your 12th house on the astrological natal chart. 12th house is responsible for endings, healing, closure, spirituality, solitude, karma, old age, afterlife, what's hidden, limiting beliefs, subconscious. So, if you're not Pisces, feel free to keep those energies in mind if any of those categories ring a bell. Resonate with you. If you are a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or anywhere else in your chart, feel free to apply this reading. Comment, like, subscribe, reach out for a one-on-one. Everything's in the bio or description box below, depending on where you're viewing this. Let's see. Just gonna do past, present self, future. What's crowning, anchoring, the secret sauce, a bridge too far, not working, working, ally, outcome. Okay, in the past, Pisces, or 12th house viewer, you had discord, disharmony in relationship. In the present, you do have communication. This could be a flirtatious energy. You could be having various streams of communication. I'm not really seeing that it's leading to anything, though, and or the Three of Wands in the reverse could be channeling an energy of you're not really looking at the future. You're not romanticizing the future. It could be an energy of just finding more of contentment in the present, finding what works for you outside of conflict, because I do see the conflict here with the Five of Wands in the upright that wants to be offset. Okay, the 3 from the 8. What's crowning you? Pisces, 3 of Pentacles in reverse. This could be an energy of moving out or just keeping your own balance, not necessarily collaborating. The Empress in reverse is what's anchoring you. I read that as giving birth to something. Okay, you're giving birth to the 8 of Swords in the upright. That could be understood negatively. Believe me, I try to, spin things positively as much as possible, but the anchoring here, sometimes it toggles between positive and negative. If in fact this is a negative interpretation here, it could be that you are overthinking a situation. It's keeping you back. Being in your mind is keeping you back. Okay, so something to be mindful about. Making sure that your thoughts are not, keeping you trapped here. A good silver lining for the 8 of Swords is you're not trapped for long. I feel as though that you could kind of logically quantify or contextualize what it is. And as aside from the Empress, it could be that you're overthinking as something is being born. But that's going to be quick to dissipate, because my instinct is to want to build a second card around this Empress to see what in fact is coming to light here, because she's always a positive sign. It'd be like laying an egg if she were to give birth to the 8 of Swords. So instinctually I'm wanting to pull another card, and when I do, the Lover's card comes out here. This is that twin flame connection that you've been desiring in Pisces. I really feel as though that it's coming. Don't overthink it. It's got your back. You know what I'm saying? Like, once a twin flame, always a twin flame. And I don't subscribe to the notion that there are a limited amount of twin flame connections that could exist. Your secret duck sauce, as I like to call it. The Nine of Wands in the upright. You know, you tend to carry, you know, a lot of wisdom and experience with you. And, you know, although for some that might be, you know, grueling or would break them, this has made you battle tested. And, you know, you're not just this kind of slave milling and muling around, but to me, I'm understanding this much more as excuse me, much more as the kind of insight and wisdom that you've been able to garner from these past experiences. Your bridge too far is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is more of like an audacious card, like, you know, I can't believe this person did that, or I can't believe this is like, you know, it's like a yield sign. It's like a warning sign, essentially. So, in trying to understand the bridge too far, this is when the wheel's at the bottom, stuck. It's almost as if you're hanging off the Arctic, the Antarctic, you know, plateau. You're like hanging off of the world here. But I do feel as though that's going to turn around for you, especially financially. This is like, you know, how low can you go here? See, you're almost like tethered at the bottom of the planet, you know, hanging. But you're doing so with this kind of smile because all of this is lending itself to experience. You wouldn't be this person without these kind of, you know, flights, without these risks taken. So, you know, you buy the ticket, you take the ride, and you expand your knowledge and your awareness and your expertise. So I can't really see this as being a negative. Yes, maybe it's oftentimes you see or question the past, reflect, should I zigged when I should have zagged? But I don't think you stay there for a while because, again, that rope is tethered to the center of the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune's always moving, so you're learning, in fact, what's not working. You're like a farmer, you know, studying their land and their crop and their yield. So it's a very awesome introspective energy here that wants to come out here. What's not working for you is Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Spirit, you want to clarify what's not working? Being out of family or legacy, maybe? Being out of relation. I feel as though that you may have been operating, you know, with training weights on, and it could be going at this kind of life journey alone, and it kind of sweetens the pie because it feels as though that if and when this opportunity does come to you, then you're going to be that much better. Because right now I'm getting that you've just been living off of more of a self-sufficient energy. I would normally offset the 10 in the reverse with the 1 in the upright, the ace in the upright. That's 9 in the reverse. That is an energy of coming out of being single. Okay? But also, I guess the seductiveness of this is what's not working for you. But I'm understanding this as less of an action, but more of you being on the receiving end of like, dude, this isn't working for me. Like, I'm tired of these false starts, you know? That's how the Ace of Pentacles is coming across here as a false start. In the context of the category of not working. But I feel as though that, you know, ironically, things will begin to work in December for you, relationally. What is working for you? What's working for you is being in this kind of potentiality, this seemingly directionlessness. Because again, I'm getting that now is a time for you to really kind of expand upon your, you know, just soaking up and garnering experiences, pushing the envelope, pushing the bounds of where most would normally not go relationally. So if you feel like you've been going at it single, solo,
This is a time for you to explore, dive deep into yourself, and kind of embrace that directionlessness, because it's going to force you to go within yourself. And that's where all the good stuff is anyways. Your ally is this kind of reincarnation, this death and rebirth process. Continuously shedding the skin. Your outcome is this Page of Pentacles in the upright. So you will get that offer, you will get that communication. I believe that many do have their eye on you. Okay? Something to keep in mind. Okay. Alright, Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. If you have any follow-up questions, feel free to reach out. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, share, all that stuff. Love you guys. Holler at your boy. Peace.